Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. So I hope you're taking advantage of this buying opportunity that we have in the market here right now with everything being down as it is. Take a look at it here. So I went a little shopping yesterday. I got Hedera, Hashgraph, and I got some Cardano as well. So here's Bitcoin obviously is back down, but it's bouncing back up. Market is looking like it's all green right now, which is good. So I thought it was a good time to go do a little buying. So I bought $500 worth of Cardano. Cardano I got in at 204, which was right around here. When I saw it that it bounced off our support line here that we drew, I'm like, okay, this is a good time to start buying a little bit. I think we pretty much maybe reached the bottom. It's hard to tell. We'll have to obviously see in the next couple of days if it is. If not, maybe we'll buy a little bit lower. Our next kind of line that we're looking at is the 200-day moving average, which is at $1.64 right now. So we bought $500 worth of Cardano at 204, and then we also bought some more Hedera. Hedera, we purchased a little high here a while ago, a week ago or so. So I wanted to get in at a little lower cost here, average in. So we got in at 32 cents. It's at 32.42 right now. But we saw that it was trading off of the 50-day moving average, so I thought this might be a good position to also buy in as well. And then we'll see if it goes down a little bit more, then we might buy in again at the 200-day moving average going forward. So we got some pretty good news. I don't think it's all bad. I mean, obviously the market is all green today a little bit. So that's a good sign for us. And here is my current investment. So Hedera, I own 3,494 coins, and where's Cardano? Cardano, I own 3,646. So I'm obviously down on both of those, 8.9% and 25% down on those. Everything else is green. So I started getting into these a little late. That's why I'm kind of trying to buy in a little bit more dollar cost average in and get the price down a little bit on my averages. All right, so let's get into the first story here. The first story is, let's see here. Traders buy the Bitcoin dip even as Evergrade's implosion rocks stock market. So Evergrade fiasco appears to be driving the correction in global stock markets, but data shows this isn't deterring pro traders from buying the BTC dip. Right. So I didn't buy BTC because I have quite a bit of it, and at the current price, it wouldn't actually lower my average cost down. So plus, I'm thinking that BTC will go up maybe 2-3x from here this year, and the other coins might go up 5-10x. So there's my analysis as to why I bought Hedera and Cardano. So despite the price move, the BTC outflow, net withdrawals from the exchanges has continued a multi-month trend, particularly on Coinbase Pro. So I did buy on Coinbase Pro Cardano, and I used Binance to buy Hedera, if anybody is interested. Also, if you guys are interested in my portfolio, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do a separate video about my portfolio and why I bought what I bought. All right, continuing on here, take, for example, Tuesday dropped below 43,000, which caused a 1 billion long contracts liquidation led by Bybit, even though there was 2.34 billion in futures open interest. This number is lower than Binance's 3.66 billion and FTX's 2.51 billion in liquidations. So these are all the liquidations here. We had liquidations of 496 million, roughly 500 million. In liquidations, longs were 464 and shorts were 31 million. So Bybit was number one where all of this happened. And Binance was at only 8%. BitMax 4%, and Deribit was at 2%. Pro traders remain neutral to bullish. To understand how bullish or bearish professional traders are leaning, one should analyze the futures premium or basis rate. So if we look at it here, as depicted above, the current 7% annualized premium is neutral but in line with the previous month's average. Had pro traders become worried or bearish, this indicator would have flipped below 5%. So we are still in a good shape here, it looks like, based on indicators here. We haven't turned bearish yet. We're in a neutral phase of it, so I think we're okay. I think we're going to have maybe a pullback coming up. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope. So let's get into the next story here. So I think this is pretty good. This is kind of what we want to see. So commodity traders predicts Bitcoin ETF could get the nod in U.S. next month, and Bitcoin ETF could be approved by U.S. regulators by October, according to Bloomberg Intelligence commodities traders Mike McGlone. I think that's how you pronounce it. So Mike McGlone believes it is only a matter of time before the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission approves the country's first Bitcoin ETF exchange-traded fund, an ETF. McGlone asserted that Canada is extending a competitive lead over the United States after approving Bitcoin ETFs from 3IQ and CoinShares in April. So there obviously is a little competition between us and our friendly neighbors up to the north. He emphasized that capital is flowing from the U.S. to Canada's institutional crypto products. Yeah, people that can't buy them here, they go up to trade in Canada, including from Cathie Wood's ARK Invest, right? He also believes that lawmakers in the United States will not want to miss out for much longer. We're hoping that's the case, right? But sometimes they can be a little stubborn about their ways. McGlone said it could happen potentially by the end of October. He maintained that it was likely to be the futures-backed product first, adding that it would open a legitimization window for a massive amount of money inflow. McGlone has reiterated the latest report from Bloomberg Intelligence that stated Bitcoin price hitting 100,000 was a possibility this year, and this would be driven by approval of an ETF. Lark Davis, also a YouTuber, tweeted this following: Bitcoin still going to 100K this year. Q4 2013 and Q4 2017 both saw 300% plus rallies. What would make BTC do that again? A BTC ETF getting approved in the United States. So hopefully the SEC is now following this and they're not going to go do something to spite us. But that would be nice if the ETF gets approved. All right, next story. Snoop Dogg is a whale. So Snoop Dogg reveals himself as Ethereum NFT whale with 17 million collection. So rapper Snoop Dogg tweeted this week that he has been collecting valuable NFTs under the Twitter pseudonym Cosmo de Medici. His wallet holds an estimated 17 million worth of Ethereum NFTs, including 9 CryptoPunks. So who knew that Snoop was going to be such a connoisseur of NFTs and CryptoPunks? So it's kind of cool to see. I think this is obviously going to lead to others in the industry as following suit. He has a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of pull with his followers and everything else as far as what he's doing. A lot of them follow what he does. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, this is great news that Snoop Dogg is in it. He obviously sees value in it. I'm still a little worried that the NFT market is just a little overhyped right now. I could be wrong, but the way I'm looking at it is kind of like the ICO market back in 2017. I keep saying that over and over again. I think it's just a little too hot right now. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. And then finally, we have our last story here. Something I just came across here that I just noticed. So I have to look into this one a little bit more. But Bitcoin miner Genesis Digital Assets raises $431 million. Genesis Digital previously raised $125 million in equity funding round led by Kingsway Capital in July 2021. So that's a lot. That's almost, what is that, $550 million worth of funding within the last couple of months. So they're doing it funding to expand its industrial scale mining operations in the United States and Nordics. The new funding round was led by Paradigm, one of the biggest crypto chain investment companies backing major industry players like Coinbase and FTX. Met Hung, I'm hoping that's how you pronounce it, has also joined Genesis Digital's board of directors. Other investors include Stone Ridge and its Bitcoin subsidiary NYDIG, and several venture capital firms and investment management firms like Ribbit, Electric Capital, Skybridge, and Kingsway Capital, and FTX Crypto Exchange. What else do we have here? So they're doing it all to continue expanding operations with a goal to reach 1.4 gigawatts in mining capacity by 2023. In late August, the firm purchased 20,000 new BTC mining devices from the Chinese mining giant Canon, signing an agreement to buy up to 180,000 additional miners in the future. And that's a lot of miners. It's kind of comparing it to what Mara and RIOT is doing. Let's see here. So total hash rate of 2.6 exahash so this is from July 2021, total hash rate of 2.6 exahash over 170 megawatts, or 3.3 exahash as of September. The company expects to add another 8.6 exahash in the next 12 months. This would put it obviously in line with, I think RIOT is almost close to going to be 9 or 10. I can't remember exactly, but they're going to be obviously battling with RIOT and Mara for Bitcoin mining supremacy. So this one I have to take a look into it, see what they're doing, see if I don't even know if they're publicly traded or not. We'll have to take a look into it. So this is a new one. This is something I'm going to follow up on. And yeah, so this is all I got for the stories for you guys. Next, we're going to get into the charts here, see how things are looking. But yeah, let me know down in the comments as far as what you think. Do you think obviously Snoop Dogg buying a bunch of NFTs is a good thing? If you're interested in me sharing my portfolio with you, my reasons for getting the coins I did get, but leave the comments down below and we'll go after that. All right. So now let's get into the charts. So Bitcoin obviously has rebounded nicely. It is right now at the 200-day moving average. It's one concerning part that we see here is the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages are getting closer together. We'd like to see those continue to spread apart, obviously. So we'll have to see if we can get above those within the next couple of days here after all this FUD is over with. Ethereum is also trading above the 200-day, which is good. Obviously broke our support here at 3,000. It is below it, so we'll have to keep an eye on it as well, see where it goes. Right now, we're up a little bit. Obviously, we're up 4.5% roughly. Time will only tell if we actually do anything. Some are saying that this is kind of also a head and shoulders pattern. You got the shoulders here, and the head right there. We could go back down. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I just don't see any clear direction as of right now. We obviously have a downward trend here. RSI is low though, so that always is a good sign when RSI is low. All right, let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano is bouncing off of our support here that we drew at $1.90. It has bounced off it nicely, so we bought some more, or I bought some more Cardano, and it is now trading between our support and our resistance is at 213 roughly that we drew here. So we'll see where this keeps going. Obviously, the 20-day and the 50-day are also getting close together, so we don't want to see a bearish pattern cross here. We'll keep an eye on that one. Hedera H graph, we don't have any supports drawn in here or resistances, but it has bounced off of the 50-day moving average, which is good. That's why we bought in, or I bought in a little bit here at 32 cents to kind of average down our cost. Litecoin is way below our support that we had here. It is below the 200-day, 50-day, and 20-day averages. It's at 154 right now. It is in no man's land right now. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. This doesn't give me a good feeling on things for Litecoin, at least right now, unless we get a nice wick up here in the next day or two. Dogecoin is same with Litecoin in no man's land right now. It's below the 200-day, 50, and 20-day averages. It's at 20 cents right now. RSI is looking good though. RSI is low on the daily chart, which gives us hope that we could go up higher. Stellar, same thing as in no man lands. It has gone below our support that we drew here. And we'll have to figure out where the next supports are and resistances are. So we'll do that probably today and share that with you guys tomorrow. You guys don't care about SIA, Solana. Solana came back down to the 50-day moving average. It has wicked up after that, so that's a good sign for it. The RSI is in 45, so it's kind of neutral territory. We could go up or we could go down still here on this one. Obviously, Solana has been rocketing in the past couple of weeks. I think it's overbought a little bit, so we may see a little bit more pullback before it continues going back up, but we'll have to monitor it as well. And then the mining stocks, obviously HIVE is down pre-market right now, 2 cents to 253. Bitfarms is up 9 cents to 435. HOT8 is down 11 cents to 761. Mara is up 9 cents to 33.33. And RIOT is down 6 cents to 27.30. Obviously, HIVE is going to be reporting their Q4 2021 results, which I think are Q4 2020, on Friday. They're going to have a conference call at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to make that, but we'll try and get some coverage on that as well for you guys. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. You know, it's not all that bad as long as, we had a good buying opportunity here this week. Obviously, things went down. I capitalized on it as best I could. Obviously, I don't have a lot of money to put into it, but I put in what I could. So we got $500 worth of Cardano, $500 worth of Hedera, and we'll see how things continue on. Maybe we'll put in a little bit more when things drop a little bit more, if they drop. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments below, as far as Bitcoin being oversold basically, and then that we're possibly getting back up higher here. And then the Bitcoin ETF, what do you think about that one? And Bitcoin hitting $100,000 as well. Let me know down in the comments. And then that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. If anything changes today, I'll post another video later on today. All right, thanks. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.